and welcome to this week's Fresh Life. I'm 13 on your side health reporter Val Lego, bringing you a fresh take on healthy living. I thought I'd start things out with a little weird science. Did you know the lines on your hands actually serve a purpose? Well, other than just telling your fortune, of course. The lines help our skin squeeze, stretch, and scrunch without damaging the skin. The lines are known as palmar flexion creases. So there you go. Tell all your friends. Hey, it's a new year, and that means, of course, a new diet trend. This one is called Pegan, and it combines the paleo diet with the vegan diet, hence the name. Here to explain to us how it works is our friend and dietitian Grace DeRocha. Grace, what exactly is this Pegan diet trend?
So the Pegan diet is that combo of paleo and vegan, where 75% of your diet is plant-based, and then 25% can include meat, fish, and eggs.
It sounds a little familiar. So what exactly can you eat? What would be some examples of dishes?
Yeah, so you can have all vegetables and all fruits. I did make something that I'm going to show you that has some salmon, some sweet potatoes, some green beans, and Brussels sprouts. So this would be a perfect Pegan meal. Super easy too.
Right, and it doesn't sound too much different than the way maybe a lot of people who are trying to lose weight can eat. Is there anything that you need to avoid?
Yeah, so according to the Pegan diet, no processed foods, no grains, including barley, wheat, oats, and no animal dairy. So no cheese, no milk, no yogurt, and no ice cream.
Oh, wow. Okay, so it's going to be a little bit difficult to try to get used to it, especially if you've got a sweet tooth for dairy. And are there any benefits to it, any health benefits?
Yes. So obviously following something that's plant-based gives you lots of vitamins, minerals, fiber, antioxidants. So that's definitely a benefit. And then it does include some heart-healthy fats still too.
I love it. It's worth giving a try, I think. Let's see that recipe one more time. Show it up here because it looks beautiful. And of course, I know that you're always putting so much effort into making sure we have a takeaway. There it is. I know you've got that recipe for us. You've given it to me, and I've got it for you on my Facebook page. Thanks so much, Grace.
Thank you, Val.
And if you've decided to kick off the new year with a new exercise routine, you might find yourself with some sore muscles. So here's a little hack to help soothe those aches and pains. Try eating ginger. A daily teaspoon of raw or powdered ginger can ease post-exercise pain by, get this, 25%. If you don't like the taste, you can add it to stir fry or other foods or drink it as a hot tea. Thanks to our friends at Prevention Magazine for this tip. We are out of time for now. Next week on Fresh Life, we'll find out why a visit to the chiropractor could keep you from slipping on the ice. Hi, and welcome to this week's Fresh Life. I'm 13 on your side health reporter Val Lego, bringing you a fresh take on healthy living. We are quickly approaching that time of year when most Americans quit. And I'm talking about quitting their New Year's resolutions. 2 out of every 3 Americans give up by February 4th. Some of the most popular reasons for giving up? Well, according to one poll, 42% say it's because they tried to give up something they really enjoyed. Another 42% say it's because they were overly ambitious. 37% say it's because they lack motivation. So here's some encouraging news, though. Instead of the standard lose weight, exercise, save money goals, in 2022, 74% of Americans say they want to focus on being happier this year than they were last year. And I think that just might be a very achievable New Year's resolution. Well, it is winter in Michigan, and that means cold and snow and, of course, ice. Now, if you worry about whether or not you'll slip when you walk out the door, I've got a quick test for you to do at home to see if you're at an increased risk. And Dr. Quast with iChiro says there's one more thing you need to check out in the mirror that increases your chances of slipping on the ice.
So when you're hunched, you're already weight forward. Your chances of like catching your foot or tripping are already much higher. So it's super important that people, fix these hunchback postures, not only because they look better, but so they don't fall.
And you have a great test, a one-footed test, right?
Yeah, so we have some balance tests we do too, because sometimes people don't realize they're at high risk of falling because they feel fine. It's not something you have symptoms from, right? The test is super simple. All you do is you just stand on one leg and you try to balance. And then the test part is you close your eyes and then you continue to try to balance with your eyes shut. Obviously, the longer you can do it, the better. If you can do it for like 15, 20 seconds, that's good, but the longer, the better. And so that way, you know, if you think about it, you can screen people ahead of time with this test, find out where their balance problems are coming from, and then work on those and have improvement.
And that is a possibility, to try to straighten up and walk without that hunch.
Yeah, we've seen so many people get great results. It just takes time and effort, which, you know, is hard for everybody because it's time and effort. But when you put the time and effort in, you can change the muscles and tissues and improve people's posture, and then lower their odds of falling as well.
And clearly I need a little time and effort. That one-footed test was quite an eye-opener for me. I'm challenging you to try it before you head out the door. It will really give you an idea of where you're at. Here's an interesting body function you may not know about. When you blush, it's not just your cheeks that turn red. Your stomach does too. That's because blood is rushing to the lining of your stomach. It's because your body releases adrenaline during stressful situations, and that causes blood vessels to dilate and let in more blood, hence the red face, and now we know the red stomach feeling. Thanks to our friends at the Health Board for explaining this one. Hey, next week we are going to be checking out the Mood Truck. Find out how the mobile Happy Lights gives you wellness and relaxation on the go by bringing aromatherapy right to you. It's a fun one. You're going to like it. Hi, and welcome to this week's Fresh Life. I'm 13 on your side health reporter Val Lego, bringing you a fresh take on healthy living. Well, starting off with a little Omicron update. You know, we've learned that the Omicron variant has far more contagious than other COVID-19 variants. And now researchers in Japan have learned that may be because Omicron is able to survive longer on plastic and the skin than other variants. On plastic, Omicron can survive 8 days. By comparison, original COVID only lasted 2.5 days. On your skin, Omicron can last almost a full day compared to just 8 hours with original COVID. The bright spot, though, is that all COVID viruses were inactivated after being exposed to hand sanitizer for 15 seconds. So it looks like maybe we'll be keeping those hand sanitizers around as part of our daily routine for a while. Well, this time of year, we can all feel a little bit gloomy, but don't let that lack of sun get you down. Now, there is a mobile Happy Light Bus that can come right to your door to boost your mood. I chatted with owner Monica Sparks about what inspired her to create this mobile spa.
There are 9 different therapies. So we start here right now, here in January, and we don't know exactly where we're going to go, but we're going to go wherever people want us to go.
And so describe the inside. So you've got this wonderful lighting. You've got these cozy seats with big pillows.
Yes.
And you've got pink salt for the floor.
Yes, we have pink Himalayan sea salt, and we also have Dead Sea salt. So that salt is to help create more of a sterile, antibacterial, antimicrobial atmosphere, along with all of the benefits of salt. So helping you to breathe better, opening up your passageways, people with asthma, COPD, allergies. These are some of the things that the halo therapy does, but also the photobiomodulation, which is a really long word, right? That is one of the therapies that NASA uses in space to help grow things. So wound regeneration, healing for the body, helping reduce inflammation, improving circulation, all of those things. So it's really super cool. And of course, we got a lot of Reiki vibes going on.
And it smells amazing. You've got aromatherapy going on too.
Yes, we do. So there is a special blend with peppermint, basil, rosemary, and a few other things.
You can do this with your friends. Can you schedule it? Or
Yes, just give us a call or go on our website, communityofhearts.org, and we are intentionally having, starting in February, a workplace wellness tour. So corporations that call us up and want us to come help their employees be a little more productive and a little happier, we got you covered.
And the mobile Happy Lights bus is available to stop by your workplace for a lunch break pick-me-up. Check them out on Facebook. Well, here's some advice for keeping your food fresh in your fridge. Because heat rises, it's important to place your food on the right shelf to help it last longer. The warmest parts of your fridge is the top shelf and the door. So put your leftovers on the top shelf, condiments on the door. The middle shelf works best for eggs and dairy. The bottom shelf for meat. Use those crispers also for fruits and veggies. They really do make a difference. Thanks to our friends at Needed Kitchens for the infographic.